In 2019, research analysts at the Wall Street Journal conducted a study evaluating levels of diversity and inclusiveness at the workplace and their impacts on company performance. The study looked at companies in the S&P 500 index and found companies that ranked highest in diversity and inclusive initiatives significantly outperformed those with the lowest rankings. But what were the metrics used in the study, and was anything missing that could have been expanded on to confirm their results? Today we delve into the intriguing study from the Wall Street Journal and additional research that expands on the findings from the journal to determine whether initiatives that foster diversity and inclusiveness truly outperform companies that do not. Research analysts at the Wall Street Journal generated a study to rank corporate sectors and individual companies within the S&P 500 based on their diversity and inclusion practices and the impact on company performance. The study involved first ranking companies' diversity and inclusiveness across 6 main categories, including the role of the head of diversity and inclusion, diversity of board of directors, senior management teams, the workforce, and the number of diversity and inclusion programs. 10 metrics were used for the categories encompassing items such as age, gender, and ethnic diversity, and the number of diversity and inclusion programs with a potential total score up to 100 for each company. And what did the study show? The study revealed that the 20 most diverse companies had superior operating results and share performance compared to the lowest ranking firms. Their shares returned an average annual total of 10% over 5 years, compared to 4.2% for the least diverse companies. Additionally, the top 20 had an average operating profit margin of 12% versus 8% for the bottom 20. As definitive as these findings appeared, was anything missing from the analysis to either confirm, reject, or expand on the results? Researchers at Vanderbilt University, Florida Atlantic University, and the University of Massachusetts Amherst conducted their own analysis to understand the role of diversity and inclusion in a firm's success, and the results were quite compelling. Their study was grounded in extending the concept of upper echelons theory, which traditionally emphasizes the influence of senior-level managers on organizational outcomes, and a theory in which most other research on this subject is based. The researchers intended to extend this theory to determine whether not only upper management, but also the layers of management beneath them work together to play a crucial role in a firm's success. The level of congruence in diversity levels between the 2 levels of management in relation to the productivity of the firm was what researchers were interested in finding. Congruence referred to how similar or dissimilar the levels of diversity were between the management levels. For example, if both management levels were highly congruent, that meant there was either high diversity among each of them, or it could mean there was low diversity among each. If the management levels were lowly congruent, it meant one management level could have high diversity and the other level low diversity. And this level of congruence between the 2 levels of management in relation to the productivity of the firm was the main area of focus for the study. To test their hypotheses, the researchers analyzed data from 168 computer hardware and software firms in the United States, where racial diversity is notably varied. Firm productivity, the main dependent variable of interest, was simply the total revenue of the firm divided by its number of employees. Data on the racial diversity within companies was obtained from the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission. And what did the findings reveal? Companies with the highest levels of diversity in both lower and upper management significantly outperformed firms in all other congruency levels. Firms that performed the poorest were those that had a mismatch or low congruency in diversity between lower and upper management. These findings provided initial support for the central hypothesis of the study, which was harmony and diversity between management levels boosts productivity. To ensure the robustness of their findings, the researchers expanded their analysis to include data from Fortune 500 companies across various industries, excluding the high-tech firms initially studied. This broader dataset confirmed the initial results. The highest productivity was observed in firms where both upper and lower management were racially diverse, with companies lowly congruent performing the worst. The researchers quantified the benefits, revealing that a 1% increase in racial diversity congruence could boost productivity by $729 per employee each year in high-tech firms and $1,590 per employee in Fortune 500 firms. But when multiplied out by companies with hundreds or thousands of employees and diversity levels tens of % greater than lower levels, the benefits can be substantial. These results have profound implications for both theory and practice. So why is it greater diversity within firms yields more productive and profitable results? The studies offered many reasons to support their findings. One key takeaway from both studies is that diversity drives innovation. Diverse groups lead to increased creativity, better problem solving, and enhanced decision-making due to a wider range of perspectives and ideas. Companies with D&I programs benefit from a dynamic, inventive, and productive workforce, fostering effective problem-solving and decision-making. Furthermore, racial diversity congruence enhances a firm's absorptive capacity, or the ability to recognize, assimilate, and apply new knowledge, which is maximized when both management layers are racially diverse. Diverse boards and management teams have more robust discussions, reducing the risk of poor choices seen in homogeneous groups. These companies also better understand and meet diverse customer needs, leading to innovative products and service and driving growth and profitability. Additionally, initiatives that foster inclusiveness can reduce subgroup status differences, leading to positive social identities, higher levels of employee engagement and satisfaction, and a greater willingness to share valuable knowledge. The combined insights from these studies paint a compelling picture of how fundamentally essential diversity and inclusion are in the corporate world. Companies that prioritize D&I are not only fulfilling social responsibilities, but are also positioning themselves for long-term success, as demonstrated by the research from these studies. As always, these are simplified summaries of published research articles. For more information about the details of the study, please reference the link provided in the description below. If you enjoyed this video and are interested in more simplified, fascinating insights in science, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Thank you.